Miss G is here to bring us Showbiz. Hello, Miss G.
Hello, Israel.
So I was watching the Bridal Fair commercial. I was asking myself, did you have to take advantage of the Bridal Fair for your wedding?
Yes, I did. Okay, I went window shopping. I got some contacts from there as well, and so yes, I did.
We featured as one of the brides, right?
Yes, that's in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 2015, 2016. Yes, I was one of the brides, and this trip also I'll be walking down the aisle. Just that the husband I thought I had was nowhere to be found.
Who's that?
No, you. Anyway,
right, what's up?
So let's start this segment on a rather sad note. Now, we woke up to some unpleasant news today, and we heard that Kuntum Blankson, as a lot of people know him to be called in Akan drama back in the 90s, allegedly committed suicide.
Really?
Yes, in the Central Region. And we'll be speaking to the Central Regional correspondent, Kojunyaku, and here's what he tells us.
It's been confirmed by the Central Regional Police Command. The incident happened this dawn in his kitchen. The children and the wife, they were in the bedroom, were told, and then he walked to the kitchen, and then all they saw was that he was hanging on a rope this morning. And so the place where he stays has been thrown into a state of mourning. The police just got there. But what I've been gleaning around is that he attempted committing suicide some time ago. He was prevented. He's more than 60 and he's on contract, works at the University of Cape Coast Laboratory. As to what led him to commit the suicide, the police are yet to finish with their investigation, but these are preliminary reports. The police have not spoken to the media yet on those.
Okay, I'm sure that subsequently we'll get some more details about what really happened. But like this reports, scanty ones, of course, we haven't had official reports from the police yet. So we pray that the family...
that's very unfortunate, though.
Very, very. Anyway, now, you know, they say that musicians who are perceived secular are these days doing a lot of gospel tunes. So we have CCTV, we've had you know, many of them come up with inspirational songs, and people are asking what's happening to the gospel musicians.
Oh, this other one that Sarkodie did.
Yes, Hope. It's called Hope.
The one he did
with Obrafo.
No, not with Obrafo. The guy who got lost.
Castro. Okay, Adonai. That's also gospel. Yeah. Yes, and then there's Hope with Obrafo. I asked you to listen to that song. You haven't?
I haven't.
Yes, you should check that one out. Serious tune. Like, it's so... You would have, you know, goosebumps when you listen to that Hope song with Obrafo. But Adam says musicians sing what society reflects, or so whatever they sing is a reflection of society. He is trying to say that he doesn't like it or doesn't believe when people call them secular artists. And he speaks again about the allegations of confidence and all that, how his wife feels about all those.
That matter.
I don't know why people still think that artists are secular. I think that it has to be an idea that people have to get rid of. You are just a creative person who is a vehicle to convey messages, and every time all you represent is the effect of your immediate environment. When artists are singing about peace, you automatically know it's because we're in an election year. You never see artists sing about peace when it's not an election year. And I've never heard any Ghanaian artist sing about stop the war. The reason is because there's no war in Ghana. So when people sing about sex, it means that is the true state of the country. When people sing about religion, it means that is the state of the society. So that's just it.
Now, how do you feel when people constantly refer to your past? Is your wife not bothered that people find a way to use that against you?
I'm not worried when people talk about my past. It's the only work hazard I have. At least I don't work at a place where maybe they will terminate my contract. I'll be shocked by electricity. I'll be climbing a pole. So I take it lightly. People talking about your past, that's so I'm not really bothered. And I think that my wife and I, we become friends, and so we make a joke out of it. I make a joke out of a lot of the things that people say from your past.
Why are you excited?
Okay, you carry on.
No, it's not. It's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. But I thought you would talk about the fact that, you know, when they sing about sex is a reflection of society. I never knew that.
I didn't hear that. What mischief are you planning?
You see, I said it's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. Anyway, let's move on. See, Israeli, you know, it's always nice. You don't understand what's going on, but I'll tell you later. So, okay, I'm told that we have that dance that you don't want to see.
Oh.
So we're all talking about bridal fair and all that is happening at the Accra International Conference Center. But Israeli and some colleagues of mine were there earlier, and you know they tried to do some dance.
Hold it.
Hey, let's see the dance.
No,
we are not holding on. Let's see the dance. What's that?
See,
you want to put a disclaimer across?
Yes, I'm putting out a disclaimer
that
because
they
I was
can't see you in there.
the show.
So who asked you to dance? Please, let's see the dance.
Ghana girl say she want marry me yo. I hope so she sabi kukuwache. Hope your love go sweet past the sheet up. Baby girl, I say your body na killer oh. Oh, I get it tired of your body. Oh, only on your body. That girl for the corner, there's somebody made a call I'm see the wine, I see fire for her body. And if you follow me, go now, enjoyment go kill 'em. Baby girl, you bad, girl, the way you whine. I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl. Say you are my woman, my superwoman. I demand over you, girl. I demand over you, girl. For the love, girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Oh, dance hard for the love, girl, I want me to die for the dough. Die for the dough, girl, I want me, she want for the dough. Die for the love, girl, die for the love. If I say for you, you gon' love me, oh, baby, love me non-stop. I will love you non-stop. Always this you want top, baby, oh, all about you, all I want you, oh. Them dance to my song, tell them shake it bum bum. Oh, that girl for the corner, there's somebody made a call. Oh, they see the wine, I see fire.
Okay, so viewers, as you can see,
please,
the people who were dancing are all they were all in bridal outfits. They had rehearsed for like 3 weeks.
It's not true.
And I just showed up there.
It's not true.
And I was just trying to.
Please believe me when I speak.
What is not true? I didn't rehearse with them.
We had.
It was clear. I was out of
nobody
step.
had rehearsed. This is a common dance. I noticed that when the people are bending, you are now rising. Hey, Israeli. What do you call your own moves? When they are going sideways, it looks like you're going forward.
Electric slide. Me, I haven't learned the electric slide.
After how many years? After how many years? This dance was there before I was even born.
Okay, let's carry on.
We should carry on, eh? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if we can do Patapana. You know, Patapana alleged that, you know, his songs are for those who go to the gym.
Yeah.
I chanced on a video of Oge Okoye, who is a Nigerian actress, and some other Nigerians actually having aerobics with Patapana's tune.
Okay.
Okay, so we're trying to pull that.
Let's try and pull that one.
We're trying to pull that.
Because I'm eager to see.
Yeah, eager to see them.
Then you do the patapa.
And I was like, okay, so patapa wasn't wrong actually when he said that his songs are used for aerobics. Okay. So that's it.
But it's perfect.
Perfect. You know, I'm not sure he ever thought or saw this. A couple of others do that with his song. But you know, Patapa is an international star, whether we like it or
he
not.
is. I mean,
you know, so it's a Murphy France Abba. You know what he said in that conversation with Dr. Fowles that freaks me. He says they should check his foreign number. Can you imagine this guy? They check his foreign number if he sent Kwame Eugene anything. So the guy is in Ghana, but he went to France, brought a foreign number back home. So they should check his foreign number. Anyway, thank you for having me. And I'm sure you need to go through some dancing lessons.
Oh, no. This electric slide, I'm going to learn it properly.
You're not going to learn?
Yeah, I'm not going to learn it.
Please, let me tell your sons at home, please teach daddy when he comes home. And thank you very much.
Do you know how to do the slide? I'm not sure.
Everybody does. You're the only one who doesn't.
Really?
Yes. So you don't know how to dance?
The electric slide, yeah.
I hear Mata screaming that this is basic.
Really?
Well,
I've taken note of it and I'll redeem myself.